Let's find that suit.
Alright, I hope this is working this time. Unfortunately, I spent close to an hour inside this whole place, and all I recorded was my voice. I guess end the video, but unfortunately, game audio was muted. So I'm gonna make this quick. We're inside Omicron now. All we're gonna see here for the first couple rooms is headless bodies. Now, actually we can go in here already. Global lockdown is active. Override at dive room console. So we're gonna go there. I think, yeah, this is all locked off at this point. We get some interference, but it's different this time. So yeah, sorry about all that. I'm gonna be non-blind for maybe one episode or two. But you know me, I'm never really all that scared. So it shouldn't be that much of a difference. We can't go in there yet. So we're gonna keep on opening stuff. I'm gonna keep on getting these great hallucinations. Because we need to stop it. Easy peasy, right? Things look pretty much just as we expected to look around this part. At first I thought this was a gun. It's actually just a shoe. Honestly, I should just, get this over with. I know for a fact there's nothing really that can hurt us. Even though, usually, and I'm the exact same way. I'm not really anybody who just takes this game lightly, or games like this. So yeah, we're looking for a suit, and lo and behold, I actually saw that one right away as well. Our closet D is open. Or at least contains what we are looking for.
Omicron? Everything is so basic, so limited. I hope it's not the Omnitool falling apart. Okay, we need to find you a power suit. So we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda.
You got it.
Find one that fits me? I mean, I'm kind of in a suit already.
That's been bothering me too. You know how you were transferred from Vancouver?
Toronto.
From then to now.
How could I forget?
Okay, so we do it again.
You want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
Look, we already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal. There's got to be something else that can take us down there.
The Dunbat at Theta was the only vessel that could take that pressure, and you saw what happened.
Then think of something else.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant. Just play along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not...
I'm not promising anything.
Thank you, Simon. Have a look around the room. This is where they would keep the power suits, if there are any left.
One step ahead of you already. Lo and behold, everything's powered up now. Yeah, so, we can activate this terminal. Left one doesn't really have anything, but the right one... why aren't they activated? Guess we're gonna open... Yeah, I know Yeah, all these hints. Hey.
Nice. I found one of the power suits. There's a dead woman inside. At least I think it's a woman. Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Gross. This could work in our favor, though. Look for a terminal nearby, see if you can boot it up.
Right. So now the terminal has some stuff going on. As you might expect. And we're gonna listen. You're gonna listen to me read all this stuff. Or I guess I could. I guess I could skim it again, just in case. Basically, the suit has like a really. I mean, it should be really, really good against. It's very well insulated. It's very low. Very, very low temperature and relatively high temperature. And the inside temperature is worryingly high, like 40 degrees Celsius. If you're not used to Celsius degrees, 40 degrees I think is around 100 Fahrenheit. So I would expect usually, I don't know, especially if it's like a sealed off suit, that should be like 25 degrees to like 32 degrees tops. But, you know, who am I to tell them what to do? Apparently it is operated by, you know, scanning.
Don't waste time, Simon.
Yeah.
The power suit already.
Oh, sure. It's it works by scanning the inhabitant somehow. Oh yeah, there's another. Gotcha. So we're tracking. This is where I was a little bit confused, because there are some signals we're getting, I guess, between the observatory and whatever TVS-D is. And in a minute, we're gonna see that, lo and behold, the power suit is not ready at the moment.
Not exactly grade A material.
Don't write it off just yet. Remember what we found out at Theta? The suit you are wearing is basically just a Cortex chip working a few pints of structure gel, powered by the on-suit battery pack.
And a dead colleague, Imogen Reed.
Exactly. If you think about it, we're actually incredibly lucky. We found a suit with an already dead body inside.
Guess you're right. What about the WoW? What makes you think it'll play along?
It's not magic, it's algorithms. A set pattern. The WoW won't be able to deny us, even if it was capable of wanting to.
I'm still not crazy about this plan. It feels wrong.
Please, Simon, I can't give up on the Ark. I need this to work.
So we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a battery pack. It's one hell of a shopping list.
You
Thanks.
got it.
I'll just hang around here if that's okay.
I'll be back.
So at first I thought maybe, because there's an airlock right there, we can actually open it too, but it won't let us out. You know, I guess I should have known, but yeah. At the same time, yeah, I thought maybe we'd be able to find some replacement batteries or whatever on those suits that we've been detecting, but no. Apparently, what we want to do is get the stuff from here. Yeah, those are just some. It's just a checklist, I guess. So people. There's Catherine on the very left, and all except her, I guess, have a non-available icon on it. Maybe that's part of the background. Maybe somebody wrote that on top of it. I don't know. This tool is busted, and these lockers won't open, so we don't need to waste any time opening them. All right.
Don't forget, we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a power pack to get the suit ready.
I did forget the first time, but thanks for reminding me. Okay, so Wait, don't I have a flashlight? What's the button again? Oh, F. Alright, if I remember correctly, there was nothing here. So, yeah, I never actually went in here, but I don't think there's anything we want. Anyway. So we'll be moving on. Right. Okay. What we can do here right now is override the lockdown. We're in the midsection right now. Gonna diagnose why we can't override it. Feast your eyes on those glitches. They're gonna be plentiful. So the idea here is to connect all these different nodes, which is not too hard. There we go. Didn't take me very long either. Yeah. Easy peasy, right? Yeah, this was a pretty interesting read. So, some things that these workers noted down, basically. Ruffy by Jacob Halperin. An unusually sedated orange Ruffy found hovering outside Omicron substation. It had a remarkable bone growth that seemed to interfere with its perception. Brought it inside to study it, but it stiffened and died in the process. During post-mortem study, the thing kicked back to life while being out of water. It kept swinging for a few minutes, so I returned it to an aquarium. It instantly started banging into the glass and bludgeoned itself to death before I could relocate it. Now, Shelley, Dead on Arrival by Claudia Eames. Darby and Waldeck identified it as what was sabotaging the Lumar probe at about 900 meters depth. It's a 150 centimeter long rudderfish that looks like it has merged with some other kind of fish or shark. It's the freakiest form of mutation we've seen so far. It's clear that it's getting worse. Something is causing this, and I'm not buying the radioactive fallout nonsense that Orvery can't shut up about. And yeah, that seems reasonable. Now, Johan Ross, Dead on Arrival as well, also by Claudia Eames. The dead man found on the climber this morning has been identified as Johan Ross, the AI psychologist working at Tau. I can't even begin to imagine what has happened down in the abyss, and frankly, I won't risk losing my staff by going down there to look. If the ARC team is alive, which I highly doubt, they will have to find a way to give us a sign. We're not going down there again without a good reason. So, then I went in here, the clean room. Yeah. Checked things out, except I didn't get very far. So I'm gonna spare you the loading screens. And here's some more hallucinations. Fun for the whole family. So, next up. Here's some rooms that we hadn't been in yet. Also, you're gonna be delighted to see a guy that appears to be, and that's my theory at least, that appears to be broken out of the WoW. He's missing the lower left part of his foot there, or legs rather. Somehow I thought there was a room there. I guess not. Which I'll show you what I mean, what my theory is once I actually get there. So there's not too much in here if I recall, except for
Hey, Andrea?
audio recorder.
Yeah. I was talking to Cameron about protein solubilization. Do you think we could break the aggregate and structure gel without flattening the configuration?
Jesus, that was a mouthful. You've been listening to Cameron, that's for sure. What do you want, Raleigh?
Can you blame me for trying to figure this out? I've been having the dreams too, you know. I don't know what to believe.
Oh, I know. Everything from the sudden signal amplification in black boxes to having a comatose Dr. Ross locked up in the glass jar. We've all been going a bit nuts.
Tell me about it. It feels like my head's about to explode. Hypothetically speaking, could we stop the WoW from mutating?
It doesn't work like that.
Even if there was a site alpha?
Hypothetically speaking, I guess we could try. Rally, are you recording this?
Sorry. I just... So...
Yeah. So that's, you know, the interesting thing about that is that I have to assume this was recorded much earlier, and the people that have been here on the station should have been, I mean, even at that time they were at least getting worried about the WoW. And from that picture, it looks like Catherine was here too. This is just, you know, just sample boxes from stuff that they've found on the bottom of the seafloor, I guess. I guess we'll go upstairs. Why not? Yeah. Yeah, where was I going with that? It does seem like if this Catherine that we've been talking to is the same Catherine that we've been hearing of around here in the logs. I mean, she must have had some sort of, I don't know, amnesia. And here's where the weird music starts. Any of these corpses, all of them will have just static, basically. So I'm assuming, again, just my hunch is that probably these data buffers that we've been accessing are, you know, they've been stored in the head, or the memories that we've been accessing stored in the head, obviously. So maybe by removing all these heads, whoever is behind it wanted us to not be accessing those data buffers. Makes sense, right? Okay. I'm gonna override some more. That worked. There's a power room, and there's a dining hall and a main entrance. Let's go there first. Hey, I actually missed that room the first time around. Another headless corpse right over here. Can I check out your... Cannot check out your stream. Static. Nothing but static. Thing is, these might be interesting because they look like audio recordings. Well, okay. Wasn't expecting here to find anything important here, because I'm pretty sure I solved the main quest around these parts. But you know. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk to you about how I actually got back to this point after, you know, the botched recording. Because this game does not have a chapter select, which is kind of annoying for situations like this, I guess, mostly. But yeah, I had to enable debug mode. Yeah. Whenever you see something auto-saving like this, it usually doesn't really end up being a good thing. Hey, wait a second. Oh. I did not realize there was another what's it called? Let me read this, please. Didn't realize there was another no, it won't let me read it. Whatever. Pretty sure it just tells me what I already know. There we go. There we go. Energy Pal. So, what we're about to see is yet another new monster that I haven't seen before. Or until that point. It also somehow makes it so our light goes out. I'm not sure if this monster ends up being a good guy or a bad guy. I don't know if it's laughing or crying. But what I do know is that it's guarding one of the pieces that I need. Oh, it's definitely laughing now. Huh. Just causing some ruckus. Don't be alarmed. First time I did this, it went over much more smoothly than I could ever have hoped for, but who knows? Oh, I didn't know about that. Thank you, game. You can move objects closer or further away. It's not taking the bait. Whatever, I'll just do what I did the first time. Which is, open up, grab this thing, and run my ass off. Guess that's the idea. Oh shit. I took a wrong turn there. I shouldn't be running anymore, but I am anyway. I should still have the battery. Now I can just leave. I'm a dummy. Oh well. Let's take a... Oh, can we even do this still? I don't know. Well, at least, okay. Calm your tits. This is the reason why I was thinking maybe this guy's a good guy, but at the same time, It also seems to be trying to eat my face, so as you can think.
What was that? It doesn't hurt anymore.
Oh. What do you know? So, as you might imagine, now I have a much more clear idea about all that. Although, who knows? Maybe I was just scared, right? Either way. We have the battery now. Pretty sure. We just want to go make our way back. Yeah. No need to really crouch. Wait. Did that guy... That's really something I didn't remember. That guy used to lie there, right? Now he's gone. That's a little disturbing. Okay. So... we have a battery. That's the clean room. We gotta go down to the lower level first, though. For that one chip that Catherine was talking about. Hydroponics. There we go. Yeah, I was in the middle of explaining why or how I got this this save state back in working order. Basically, I had to go into the debug menu and load the level, reload it, and from that point on, I think I did everything correctly in order for it to make sense. So, before we move on, yet another person. He actually, I don't think you've ever seen like such a good look. Had such a good look at a mechanical human or whatever. These audio logs, they're not too. Except for this, not too telling.
Are you there?
But I'm gonna play them anyway.
Just wanted to check in. I have to go do something. I might not be around for a few days, okay?
Well, you remember leaving the listening post? Must be important.
It is, Strask. It is.
Okay, then. Stay safe.
Yep.
Omicron, can you hear us?
Loud and clear. Everyone all right?
We'll be as soon as we make friends with the power suits.
I'm sure you'll get used to it.
Just wanted to check in before we pass the last word to Lumar crew. Guys, any last words to Omicron? Don't forget to pick us up. You heard that, right?
Don't worry, we won't forget.
Alright. Heading in radio silence.
Good luck, guys.
Ahem. That was a great way of making your last words get the virus. So yeah, there's something going on there.
Please respond. This is Rowley Herber calling from Omicron. Please respond, Tau.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Yeah, I get it.
And last but not least,
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
well, maybe least is a proper description.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Listen to me. Yeah. So, very, very, unmistakably, somebody is still, I mean, this is very telling as well. But somebody is still very much conscious of their own humanity that is also connected to the WoW somehow. Also, there's this. Into the Abyss. Take it to Alpha in the Abyss. It's sick. Alpha needs medicine. And Tau, find Alpha, take the gel to Alpha. And there's, last but not least, the Heart of Alpha, which seems like incredible foreshadowing. That's almost to the point of spelling out what the end of the game's gonna be like. Probably. But we'll see. Anyway, back to actual thing. What we want is to extract this chip, Cortex chip, from the robot. What we maybe don't wanna hear is this. I'm gonna try and make you not hear it as much as possible. Oh yeah, turn it on. So we're gonna have the mechanics. Oh yeah, this one still needs to go out. This way we extract the chip, and hopefully, and I did really spare you guys a lot, hopefully the suffering of this robot has been eased now somewhat. Now let's check. Okay, at least this body is still here. The other one was sort of giving me a little bit of worry. But then there's also the voices talking to me now all of a sudden. Oh well. Well. We're gonna go up now to the clean room where we get our last ingredient, which is the gel. And the gel is my personal favorite so far. This is the right place to go, right? I'm gonna go to the clean room. Hello.